Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Marvel Plus, the podcast devoted to all things MCU. My name is Brett Scott. I am your host, and this is the show. I apologize for the extra noise. I don't have my headphones on right now. I don't have my mic, but I have a very special episode for you today, something I've never done before, which is an instant movie review. Justin and I, Justin's been on the show a bunch of times, we just got out of Fantastic Four First Steps, and we reviewed the film. Now, it's not as long as you know, a lot of the reviews that I've done for these films before, because we just haven't had a chance to like rewatch it a bunch of times, dig into the details of it. But I think we covered it pretty well here. We came out of the theater, we instantly turned on the camera and started recording this. And I hope you guys enjoy it. This is an instant review of Fantastic Four First Steps. I'm dropping it on Patreon first for the Patreon supporters. I'll probably release it on the feed in a couple days. So I wanted to get an early cut out there for the Patreon people, because you know, I know I've been slacking on putting out stuff over there. So I hope you enjoy it. The audio might not be as great as we recorded it, just literally on my phone, recorded a video of us discussing the film. So it might not be as good a sound quality as a lot of the episodes that you would hear on the feed normally. But I hope you enjoy it. I definitely enjoyed doing it. It's not often. I don't know if we've ever done it. I don't know if I've ever done an in-person, sitting next to someone, review of any of the stuff on Marvel Plus. So, yeah, a lot of firsts here today, and First Steps is a good time to do it, right? After seeing First Steps. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. I would love to hear what you think of the film and what you think of this just after seeing the movie review. Let me know. You can reach out on social media at Real Brett Scott, just about everywhere. Come join the Marvel Plus Facebook group. Just search Marvel Plus Podcast on Facebook, and we can have a conversation in there. Maybe I'll start a thread for Fantastic Four First Steps to avoid some spoilers for people. But yeah, excited to share our thoughts here on this. All right, let's jump into it with my good friend, my best friend, Justin Logan. Okay. Just left the movie. It's hard. I know it's hard to make a judgment call right out of the film. Most of the time, I'm way too high on the film when I come out. Yeah. But considering that neither one of us are Fantastic Four fans, really, what did you think?
Give it. What do we want to do? Out of 10?
You can if you want.
All right. 8.2.
Okay. All right. So what I've heard so far is that it's being said that it's in the top 3 of best movies since Endgame, and it's the best Fantastic Four movie that they've ever made. What do you think about it?
Okay, so Fantastic Four thing, that's a low bar.
Yeah,
I could agree with that one.
Super low bar. Yeah,
but top 3 since Endgame would have to be what? Deadpool, Spider-Man. Yeah, with all the Spider-Man in that one, and
you wouldn't put this one next.
What's the third one?
There's Guardians. There's Thunderbolts.
Okay, I'm putting this above Thunderbolts.
Okay,
even though I like Thunderbolts.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it's so tough, man, because we just walked out.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to take some rewatching, but that I wanted to do this way because we've never done it before. I've never done it before where we get the thoughts right after the film, because it's totally different. So this will probably be a shorter one for anyone listening or watching. So probably a shorter one than you're normally used to when I talk about one of the films. It's usually an hour and a half conversation, but I don't know. I'd put it up there in the 8s for sure. I thought it was really good. I'm not sure about that top 3 though since Endgame. And honestly, that's not something huge to say either.
Yeah,
because a lot of them have been like middle of the road kind of movies, I think.
So this was better than middle of the road, and I think the important thing is it wasn't just a fucking flop. You know, that's what we're worried about. That's what we're hesitant about these days.
Yeah.
It wasn't a flop. It's good. And it came out right after Superman. So like,
Yep.
people could have been, over it at this point.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, they're still coming out. It has better ratings right now than Superman, and
Yeah.
Superman was good.
Which is kind of surprising. That's what I was gonna say is like coming out 2 weeks after Superman. I was worried about that. I was worried, especially when I saw how positive the reviews for Superman were. Like everyone was like, "Dude, it's really good." It's like, oh shit, what are they gonna say about Fantastic Four? And I was gonna be like, "Oh man, Marvel's over."
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like the audience is enjoying it and the critics are enjoying it. I think the best thing about this film is that it felt like nothing else.
Yeah.
Because they set it in that different universe. What is it, the 828 universe? It felt totally different, even though it's the same type of story. It's this hero's journey story. It's protecting the Earth from the cosmic force like coming. It felt, having it in that other universe had it feel like a totally different kind of movie. So it really stands apart like that.
Oh, I also think it's going to pay off the fact that they're sort of starving us out a little bit, as they should at this point.
Yeah.
We have the Wakanda, like the animated show coming, and then we got Wonder Man, which who knows how that's going to be. That's all we got for the rest of the year.
Punisher.
That's
special.
Is that this year?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll watch that for sure.
Because there's another. Supposedly, the timeline is that they're looking to put out Daredevil season 2 this next spring.
Okay.
It's already being made. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I'm really pumped for that. But the Punisher special, you gotta think it doesn't take quite as much to make it. It's one episode. It's like a hour thing. Okay. Kind of like the Halloween. What is it? What was the Halloween one?
Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, and then the Guardians special, kind of like that. So I don't feel like it's gonna be crazy production or anything.
But if you compare that to where we were 3 or 4 years ago, it was like 15 shows and 11 movies, and it's like, I enjoyed all the content, but I understood normal people, they're not going to be there for that. That's gonna sort of weigh them down.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm kind of crazy about the stuff. So, like I'm constantly watching, even if it's not Marvel. Like I'm watching The Boys, and then that spinoff Gen Z.
Yeah,
was it Gen Z? Gen
B. Gen Z.
Gen B. I wouldn't watch Gen Z. So
yeah, for sure.
So and then obviously the DC stuff coming out. Didn't you said that trailer just dropped for
Peacemaker 2.
Peacemaker season 2,
really good.
Which season 1 was really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. But like that's how I am. I'm gonna watch fucking all of it. So, but yeah, most people are gonna get fucking burnt out. There's too much, way too much content.
Yeah.
Me, I'm happy to have new stuff like constantly just to fill the time. But you're right, gotta slow it down. It's crazy, dude. It's not that it's too much for me, but it's like it's not as good.
Yeah.
They're putting out so much. They're just like they were putting out so much so fast, and it was just like, well, we're gonna put out this other series and this one, and it got to be where it's like, all right, it's another series. It was fun. It was a good time, but nothing was like coming out that was going, whoa, that was amazing.
Yeah.
This year's been a lot better though. I feel like Thunderbolts, Daredevil, like we've had a pretty good year so far. Captain America, I don't think it's as good as either of these last 2 movies.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was bad. But they said they were going to slow it down, and I was actually surprised how much they put out this year because they said they were going to slow it way down. They did 1 movie last year and then like 3 movies this year. And we were sitting in there talking like, is there something else coming out this year? Is there another movie? It feels like there should be.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting Doomsday till next December.
Next December, yeah.
So there's no way they're going to go a whole another year and a half.
I think that's the plan. But I mean, if we get too greedy, they're not going to get the returns. It's going to make everything suffer, and then the ride is over. So, don't want to force that.
As much as I'm looking forward to Doomsday and Secret Wars, like I really am just itching for the mutant saga.
Yeah.
But I feel like those need to be awesome for us to continue and get like a full blown mutant saga for 10 years or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be after the sort of soft reboot that's coming.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. They can do whatever they want with that, but yeah, you're right. They got to take their time on that one, and it's going to be a young cast, and maybe by that time, Hugh Jackman will be 66 years old and will be ready for someone else.
Yeah, dude, you could always use him in like an old man Logan sort of way.
Yeah.
An alternate universe one. They could even make a film out of it if they really wanted to, but yeah, man, let this guy take a break. Like, it's got to be harder and harder to get in shape every fucking year now.
I just feel bad for him. It's like, dude, he had to put on 40 pounds of muscle at that.
That's crazy.
That age, like.
That's crazy.
You're gonna put him in an early grave.
At this point, too, like, you notice if you watch like Deadpool and Wolverine compared to like X-Men Days of Future Past, like, he's not as big.
Oh yeah.
He's just like, he's got that old man muscle. It's like skinny and sinewy, but like he looks kind of like Reed Richards at the end of this movie. They're stretching him out early for, which was fucking hilarious. When Galactus was stretching Reed, and you really were like, oh, I think he's gonna snap.
Yeah, I was like, waiting for the guts. I was like, but they can't do that.
Yeah, I was like, gross. They're gonna do him wrong again, man.
And his shoulder like came out of socket instead of moving.
God, that was a rough scene. But then also when he just like let him go, and he was like,
yeah, he sort of flapped to the ground.
Yeah,
that was
like
pretty good.
It's a spaghetti, dude.
So okay, I mean, I guess we're dropping full spoilers, right?
Yeah,
so, like,
man. Yeah.
What about? Why the fuck did Sue die from pushing a guy too hard? She pushed him and then died. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. Like, using your powers too much kills you. I didn't know that was a thing.
That's a new thing that happens.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know why it would kill her. Let's kind of so let's go to like the beginning and work our way through a little bit. I don't want to hit every single beat because we'll be here all night. But by the way, it's 1 a.m. We saw a late showing, so we got to go to bed at some point. What do you think about the fact that they didn't like give us a whole origin story again? They just kind of like,
I love it.
Yeah,
I don't have time for that. I've seen the origin story twice.
Yeah,
everyone knows it. Like, I'm just glad they jumped right in.
Yeah,
it saved a lot of movies.
But they did spend 5 minutes just giving us the story, but it was super fast, and it was like, we still got cool scenes. I love that they included like some old classic Marvel villains like Mole Man. Like, it was kind of cheesy at first. Like, I guess the whole movie had like a cheese factor to it, but it like perfectly fit with that. 60 retro 60s.
You know what it felt like is some of the Watchmen, the older generation flashbacks. Remember how they're fighting really cheesy enemies and shit? Like, I really like that in Watchmen too.
Yeah, where you had like people who wanted to be villains.
Yeah.
I think like Mole Man, like so I think that was one of the first Marvel villains I think they had in Fantastic Four, and then in the early X-Men books, that was one of the very first villains they ever faced was Mole Man. And just the fact, I didn't know they were going to use him in this, but he had a way bigger part than I would have imagined. Like how they brought him back in the end, and how they had an entire underground like civilization going on.
Yeah,
that was kind of crazy. But I did like how they went quickly through their past. Like, it was 4 years. It was 4 years since the Fantastic Four became the Fantastic Four. Kind of like you said with Superman, it's nice you just jump into like an established world and you don't have to go through the whole origins. Use an hour and a half of the movie, showing how they became what they are.
Yeah. We don't need to see a baby loaded into a pod. We don't need to see a spider bite a guy. We don't need to see the pearls bouncing in the fucking alleyway. Everybody like, we already know.
Everybody knows the story. If you don't, you probably shouldn't be seeing those movies. Like, I mean, or you can go and read the comics. I mean, if you really want to, or watch the cartoons, they do it too. Like, there's plenty of movies that have already established this for people. So I don't think you need a full origin story for anyone really, unless it's a brand new character like that most people don't know. Like, maybe if they do Spawn again, give us something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't need a whole movie origin story. Never.
They're never doing Spawn.
I know. I'm just it's 20 years in the making, dude. 20 years. So
Jimmy Fox is 72.
We'll just have to keep the Spawn that we had in 1997, and that be our Spawn, man.
Yeah.
or the animated Spawn,
which is better.
Which is still great.
Yeah.
So, okay. I was worried that Reed stretching around would look dumb. I kind of dug it though. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially when he climbed up Galactus and was like pulling out his plugs. He was like leaking lava. I don't really know all the ins and outs. Did I say Doom? Or did I say Galactus?
You said Galactus.
Okay. I don't really know all the ins and outs of Galactus.
That was really cool how they designed it. I think in the comics, Galactus like physically opens a big ass mouth and chomps the fucking planet like it's Pac-Man eating a pellet.
Yeah, devours the planet.
But instead they made the ship like destroys the planet, liquefies it, and pumps it into its back. Which that's way better. That's a way
It is.
I don't know. That's a cool idea.
It is. And they could have stayed with the cheesy 60s vibe and made him eat the planets.
Yeah.
But it was nice that there wasn't too cheesy. There wasn't too much of the cheesy stuff. I love that most of it was like in the kind of quick retelling of their origin. You got Mole Man and you showed some other characters too that I don't remember, but they were all very vintagey 60s goofy ass villains, right? And so we established this. I love the whole like Baxter building, and it really looked very 60s. Like it makes me kind of want a 60s decorated something someday, like a sunken living room with like like that. But I dug how they had that like circular couch around their like living room with a old 60s TV that was inside of a big ass unit. That was cool. And they did a good job, I think, of like showing who the characters are. So like Reed was just a big fucking nerd. Like he's so like analytical that he can't even really be emotional most of the time. He's just like thinking about facts, and that's it. And then like Ben, you can see it. He never once says it. He never gets all depressed and sad, but like throughout it, you can see that he's like struggling with being in this new body that he's in. Like he wants to have a relationship and he can't.
Yeah.
So I like that. They didn't go too hard on it and like make it a big like sob story thing, but you realize like this guy's not completely happy. But he's also not like a super depressed guy because with his family and stuff, he's cool. What did you think about this Silver Surfer?
Yeah, I mean, it worked. It was fine.
Yeah, I think you know what, and I think the fact that they used a female Silver Surfer in this one, and a lot of people were like bitching about, worried about, whatever. It really had no relevance at all, whether it was a female or a male, except for the fact that Johnny had a crush on her, which was in character too. Like, of course he would.
Yeah.
But I like that. It really didn't matter.
Yeah.
It was like it could have been like a non-binary character. It didn't really matter. She I don't know what I'm trying to say about her. Anyway, she clearly had a huge impact on the story, but it was so much more about them. But like they didn't like focus too hard on her. It didn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like
and they didn't create that character out of thin air. Like that's a character that exists.
Yeah. And it's the Herald of Galactus.
It's like whatever.
That is who works for Galactus.
Well, I mean also the female variant. Like there's multiple of them, I guess.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But people bitch. So just a bitch, I guess.
It works. But I think, since people have seen the movie, I haven't seen much bitching about it. I saw it leading up to. I saw it when the trailer dropped and when the announcements came that she was playing Silver Surfer. But I haven't really heard much since it came out. Like, most people are enjoying it, I think. And it's can't be just the Marvel zombies because it wouldn't be as highly rated. I mean, people have no problem like review bombing.
Yeah.
If they are gonna dislike something. So, and they haven't done that to this apparently. So, I don't know. I hope it does. I hope it does well because it'll just keep this whole thing going.
Well, I think also we don't have another movie coming out for a long time, so you might as well enjoy this one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the last thing you're gonna get for a while, fuckers. Obviously, a big part of this movie was the baby, Franklin.
Yeah.
I did think it was kind of stupid that she gave birth in the midst of fucking flying a mission and like slingshotting around a star. That was a little much for me. I was like, why? It didn't have to be at that moment. That was a little over the top.
Okay, so the only thing I thought during that scene was like, listen, I've been at multiple actual births. How fucking gross would 0G birth be?
Yeah.
And that's fucking.
That was way too clean. There's no fucking
no way, dude.
There's no way.
And people would be wanting out of the fucking rocket right then. Like it'd been terrible.
Yeah. I was literally thinking that. How are they gonna do that? If she pushes this baby out.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's gonna be stuff floating around in there. Johnny's gonna be all fucking covered in stuff. Oh
Jesus.
Yeah.
And then they had to spend a month in there. Apparently, it took them a month to get back.
Was it a month?
When they landed, they said, yeah, they were gone for a month. Their month-long journey, whatever.
Oh, yeah, because they also said that the Silver Surfer would be stuck in that black hole for 1 month.
Yeah.
Like, stuck there. So it took her a month to get out of there and then get back to Galactus. So that did buy them. Well, I was thinking when that happened, that would buy them time once they got back to Earth, but I guess not, because a month passed and then they got back and he was pretty much coming.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty.
So they had like 1 month because they were traveling during that month. She got out of the black hole.
Yeah.
Then they were still out there. Then they were a month away, basically.
Okay. I don't know how fast his fucking ship moves, but
they didn't mention the miles per hour.
They didn't. They didn't. But I think that they so the whole thing was like, what is this? Like, why is Franklin Richards so special? And we still really don't know. We don't know the extent of, but apparently he can bring people back to life because he did that with his mom.
So apparently in the comics, his whole thing is like just can change reality. So he creates entire universes if he feels like it.
So he's like
he's literally the most powerful being that's ever been in any of these movies. So
I feel like we got to kill him off then, because that's going to be really boring.
He's the MacGuffin of all.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's always going to be about keeping him alive till he gets old enough he can save everyone. That's like Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Dr. Manhattan character.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize he was that powerful.
He could also be the key to a DC versus Marvel.
Yeah. I feel like they got it. Eventually, they have to, because they're going to run out of, like, they're going to be like, all right, I guess give us that, because, we're tired of watching.
That's going to be like 2045.
We'll go see it. We'll wheel ourselves in there and fucking watch it. I will probably be, if they keep putting them out, I will be seeing them when I'm super fucking old. I know it.
Yeah. I'll
be wheeling in there or crutching in there.
Well, they show them with closed caption now, so that'll help.
Closed caption. They have the I was gonna say they have like sensory friendly, but we probably won't need that. Probably the loud stuff.
Oh yeah.
Turn it on extra loud. So also the whole world coming together to save energy and then build the giant things to transport Galactus, which I thought that's something I got to give this movie credit for, because the last two movies ended with a hug and like, friendship wins the day and that's how everything is saved. I couldn't sit through that again. Like that was the only problem I had with Thunderbolts, is that like it kind of repeated what Captain America did. Like it just ended with like, calm down, buddy, it's okay. And they're like, thank you for calming me down.
Yeah.
Like I needed something different in this. And I love that they didn't defeat him either. They didn't defeat him and they didn't like convince him not to do it. They literally just fucking sent him away so that he couldn't find him. And I feel like he could return at some point.
That's like, about all you could do.
Yeah.
Until Franklin's old enough to be like, he doesn't exist.
Yeah. But I thought that was a cool way to like defeat him, right? Because you couldn't make him really vulnerable. I mean, he was vulnerable in the sense that they could do stuff to him. Obviously, Sue pushed him into the thing, but it's like they weren't going to do shit to him, dude. They weren't going to do anything.
It could have been
blind him.
It could have been really really goofy, and they could have used a shrink ray and then stomped on him. Like it could have been terrible like that.
Had Ben just be like, clobbering time. But yeah, I think them sending him away was like the best possible way, because if they defeated him, I'd have been like, that was dumb. There's no way they defeated this fucking guy.
Yeah.
And if they somehow solved the problem, like even if Silver Surfer would have killed him or something, I still would have been like, no. If she could have killed him at any point, there's no way she would have been serving him.
Yeah.
You know? So
I don't know how I feel about them not leaving on the ship for some reason. Like I wanted to close that loop, because in the Thunderbolts they saw the ship.
Yep.
I want to see them get on the fucking ship at the end so I could see why they're on the ship.
Yeah, they're not going to do that, man. They would. I could have told you they wouldn't do that, just because I thought they might when they did that 4 years later post-credit scene.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we have a gripe. We were talking after the movie. Marvel's like putting the good shit that should wait till the end, the big like, oh my god, I can't wait for the next movie. They're putting that at the mid-credit scene, and they're putting some dumb shit at the end. Every movie now.
Mm-hmm.
Like inconsequential shit at the end. I don't sit there for 7 minutes of fucking credits to see dumb shit at the end that doesn't matter.
Yeah, so like the order it should go in is like shawarma scene, reveal of Thanos. That's how you fucking do your post credits. They're doing it backwards now.
Yeah,
we're waiting for the shawarma, and it's like
so dumb. So dumb. I'm literally about to start leaving before the final one, and then just YouTubing it. Yeah. What was the final stupid scene in that dumb fucking ending? No, I think though that I thought maybe they would show them getting on the ship for some reason there at the end, but
it's got to be 828 is gonna have an incursion with 616.
Yeah.
So he's going to warn them about what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's why they'll probably fight. Like, oh, well, then we got to kill you because it's
right.
You know, they're always gonna fight when they first meet.
Well, yeah. Well, it's like your Earth versus Earth. One of them survived, so fighting for your survival. So I think, but I think that I guess what we didn't say is that in that first post-credit scene, they reveal Doom, kind of. You get the side view with the green hood. He's holding his mask, which, by the way, why does it look like he's just like got a little Halloween mask?
Yeah,
like the one RDJ had at the Comic-Con that he pulled off.
Yeah.
Is Doom's mask supposed to be like that? I think thought it's supposed to be like bolted on. Like,
yeah, I thought it bolted on. And isn't his face supposed to be kind of fucked up?
Yeah,
that's where he wears the mask. Are we gonna get regular Robert Downey Jr. face?
Right.
And also that was probably part of the stipulation of him doing it. Like, no, I gotta have my normal face.
Probably. He hasn't had enough of his fucking face on this franchise. I feel like, too, like, why is he showing that little child his deformed face? Why would he take the mask off? He's like, oh, don't be scared. It's just a mask.
Got like his fucking tongue hanging out the side of his cheek.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but that's supposed to be a thing. I think he's supposed to be like kind of encased in that. Like he's stuck in it because of whatever. Like he can't survive outside of it or some shit. I don't know. But the mask, I don't think it's supposed to look like a plastic fucking Fisher-Price Halloween costume. You know, like back in the day, like Halloween masks were always just like the string with the plastic mask. That's what his...
He had to take it off because it got all wet from breathing on it. So he's just getting a break.
The eyes were fogging up, and he's like, shit! No, so they did that, and then at the end they say, like, Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday. So I guess that's the last time we'll see anything until then. Trying to think of anything specific that we didn't talk about that was impactful. Well, Galactus looked fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was really good.
And even though he wasn't so big that he could like munch a planet, it was still terrifying. Like he was taller than all the buildings in Times Square. He was fucking like he would touch shit and it would just crumble. So it was pretty fucking scary. And I love that it was just a villain. Like there was no, I guess kind of, you're like, he's cursed to have this hunger to fucking devour shit. but you don't feel really bad for him at all.
Yeah.
Like where a lot of these villains will have this humanity where you're like, I kind of get it, man. Even Thanos, it's like, I kind of get it. You know, he's trying to do a good thing, kind of. But we haven't had a good, just bad guy in a long time. That was pretty cool. Just to have a scary dude. Let's see. Silver Surfer saves Johnny at the end, and she's the one who sends, and I guess she goes with him, right? She like pushes him through and flies through with him.
Yeah.
So they're gone for a while. But I like the fact that they could return at any fucking point. Like somehow, yeah, they can't find this Earth, but they might find like, or is he outside of?
He's like outside
realities?
of reality. He just exists.
Right.
He existed before the Big Bang.
Right.
Somehow.
So he could potentially find 616 or any other fucking.
Yeah.
Maybe he won't find their Earth, but he might find whatever version we have later. Like we might see him again.
You think the incursions and shit all just fucking happen? All that's left is Battle World.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is like,
yeah,
they're there to like save their own universes or something. Like that's what it feels like, and at least that's how it starts. And then they eventually, I think it's gonna be like the newer version of Secret Wars that they did like in the 2000s, where like Doom is the one that brings them all together, rather than the Beyonder or whoever brought them together back in the 80s. I think they're gonna do that version because it's a lot cooler. It's a lot cooler of a version than just like, I want to see the best fucking people, and like just pulling them all together and making them fight. But you know, I'm sure it'll be like a thing where they have to fight each other for like their own reality or their own Earth. But then they end up somehow teaming up to fight Doom, and I don't know. But I'll be glad to see that version rather than the silly 80s version, which was made to sell toys. That was the only reason they made that. They literally made it to sell toys. That's where they revealed the black suit Spider-Man, and they like made, so they got like 3 versions of Spider-Man they could sell now. So yeah. Anyway, I dug it. I thought it was pretty fucking cool, man. I thought that I don't know where it would fit for me. I'll have to watch it a couple more times to see if it's better than like Thunderbolts and Spider-Man and all that. It's hard to say. I don't, because honestly, I don't think after rewatches and a lot of time that's passed and the nostalgia's worn off a little bit, Spider-Man's not the greatest fucking thing in the world. Like it was cool, it was awesome, especially to see it when it happened. Like, but looking back now, if you rewatch it now, it's like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it's not like, I don't know. I still would prefer to watch early MCU films, like Winter Soldier or Civil War.
Only certain movies have, you know, high rewatch potential.
Like,
any of the first Captain America, like that first trilogy, any of those you can watch over and over.
Yep.
You know, any of the Guardians movies, you can watch over and over.
I'm trying to think what else is like rewatchable in the MCU, like crazy rewatchable.
I really don't like to go back and rewatch any of the introduction movies, like first Iron Man, you know.
Yeah.
First, okay, Captain America is pretty cool still, the first one, but I don't like the first Thor even to rewatch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I do it to review them, and that's about it. But like, you know, Ragnarok, I can watch that still. Obviously, like Infinity War and Endgame are rewatchable. They're just the time suck. Yeah. You got to fucking block off a weekend to watch those. Deadpool and Wolverine is just fun. Like, yeah, I feel like, and I don't know if this one would be like a rewatchable one or not. I guess sometimes it matters what happens later. Like if it really fucking matters and it ties in somehow, and you're like, oh man, that was, and then it makes you appreciate that movie more. Kind of like when Endgame came out, and it reminded us of these other movies that maybe weren't that great.
Yeah.
Like Dark World, or like the way it revisits First Avengers makes you want to go back and watch Avengers. It could be like that. As of right now, I don't see like a ton of rewatchability because, like you said, it's kind of like the origin. It's like the first film. And okay, let me ask you this: do you think we're gonna get more just Fantastic Four movies? Like, say we get through Endgame, and didn't you say we're doing like a soft reboot?
Yeah, should be a soft reboot.
But does that mean Fantastic Four? We're gonna.
I think that they go through the next two Avengers movies, and I think that's about the end of them. I think the only people that they keep. So there's rumors of a Thor 5. I could see them keeping Thor,
I don't know why.
but they're gonna just pick and choose certain people, and I think it's gonna be the younger crowd is gonna come and
makes sense. But the only problem with that is a lot of the younger crowd is like not that great.
Yeah,
there's some cool new characters. Like I love Yelena. I like the Kate Bishop Hawkeye. Um, I kind of like Ms. Marvel, honestly, but like I don't really need Riri Williams. Did you watch Ironheart?
no,
Okay.
I didn't watch it. No,
you don't need Riri Williams either.
I didn't watch Secret Invasion. Like, there's a lot of them I didn't watch.
Yeah. So there's definitely some stuff that we don't need. Some of these characters I don't care to. I mean, obviously, it just looks like they're doing nothing with Eternals. I'll be surprised if they weren't even announced. Any of those characters were not announced for Doomsday.
Yeah, they were.
They were?
Yeah, they were in like the chair thing.
Who?
All of them.
Really?
Eternals will be there. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I fucking
Or
stand corrected.
wait. Sorry. Let me think. Like, I think two of them were announced, not all of them.
Okay. I bet it's the Indian guy. I don't remember his name.
I don't remember his name either.
He's like the Bollywood star guy.
He was so good in Silicon Valley.
He's so good in like all the shit he's in. He's fucking funny, dude. But I bet you he's one of them. I bet.
I have to go back and rewatch the chair thing.
Yeah. I want. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that the Eternals were in it. Well, I stand corrected. I'm glad that they're including them just because, like, I just thought it was going to be completely forgotten, like Incredible Hulk. You know what I mean? It's like, we're not going to talk about it for 15 years. And then we're going to bring shit back about it. And, like, Eternals, a lot of people didn't like or whatever. But I thought it showcased powers pretty cool. It looked like, it reminded me of mutant powers.
Yeah.
The way, like, the way that Speedster ran around was, like, fucking cool, man.
Yeah, that was really cool.
It was like better than like the Flash did it and shit like that.
But also it won't really matter that we lose a lot of these characters going forward because once mutants hit the scene, like we can do a whole fucking thing with that.
Yeah, and there's so many mutants.
It's fine.
Like there's so many characters that came out of like X-Men and even all these. They could do so much. They could stop doing any Avengers movies at all and just do mutants, and it would be plenty. Like they've got even like you break off the different hero teams. You got X-Men, X-Factor, Generation X, X-Force. Like there's so many teams of mutants that they could just do. And then there's all the different timelines. There's like Age of Apocalypse. There's yeah. Okay, there's so much they could do with mutants that they don't even need these characters anymore. That's why I'm like so excited about it because it could be all new shit again. It could feel like no longer a continuation of what was before. It's like a brand new beginning. It'd be like the beginning of the MCU again. It's like,
but they could reference it. They could have like some elder statesmen reference things from way before.
Yeah, and maybe though, because with Secret Wars, like it could be like no one remembers except for the people maybe involved.
Yeah.
In the actual like battle world shit. Maybe they're the only people who maybe remember anything about what was before. I don't know what it's going to look like. Are they literally going to just fucking mush together characters from all the different worlds? And
I think it's going to take place at like the sort of like the void place where that'd make the most sense.
That's what I imagine. But I mean after that. Oh. Like whenever they like when all's said and done, I mean they're going to soft reboot it. What are they going to do? Like kill everyone off and then it's like oh no, this person survived somehow. But I feel like they could. I don't know how they're going to like reconcile it. Like in the end, how do you have one universe keep going and all the other ones are gone or whatever? Like maybe there's one prime universe now, but you're picking and choosing from different universes, all these characters and shit. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think for one thing, you got to kill off the Fox universe completely.
I think that's what the first movie is going to be about.
Yeah, kill them off, and then you got maybe there's like a couple survivors from it that go to Battle World or something for Secret Wars. But my thing is like, what are they gonna do after Secret Wars? Is it like this world won, so that's the only one that exists now? Or is it gonna be like, okay, only some of us can continue into this new world, or whatever, this established world. Only some people get to go from different worlds rather than just one world survives. Like, it's not like, oh, the Fox universe defeated everyone else, so the Fox universe is all that exists now. Or 616.
I think if your world blows up, they just dust off the old Thanos effect. You just float. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're off topic now anyway. Like, Fantastic Four, it's an 8-something. It's really fucking good. I'm gonna watch it a couple more times. It might get worse. They usually do.
It might, yeah.
They usually do when you can start nitpicking stuff. But overall, dude, I love that it was a completely different feel because everything was different. We're in a completely different universe. It's the first movie where we've spent the entire movie in another one of the realities.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
That was pretty good.
And I don't know if we'll get that like at all anymore, like where we spend a whole movie in another reality, because it's going to end. The multiverse saga is going to end.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it was that one. That was a cool retro 60s was fucking a really cool way to do it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the different visuals. That was nice.
Yeah. Also very good VFX. Like it was pretty cool visuals.
There was only one time when the VFX looked like shit, and it was just when the car landed, it looked like fucked up AI. But every other thing was awesome.
When it like landed on like skirt.
Yeah. Like the door like sort of like glitched open or something. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Everything else looked great though.
It did. I love Galactus looked good, but his ship looked awesome, like fucking eating through a planet. All that shit was cool. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. We spent plenty of time doing this. Thanks for doing it and staying up with me. It's almost 2:00 in the morning now, so we're gonna get home. But thank you. See you guys. All right, my friends, that is going to do it for the conversation with Justin. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Yeah, I'm pumped, dude. I'm ready to watch this movie again. I don't know how soon I'll get out to see it again, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. As I said, I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know. You can reach out on social media. You can comment if you're listening on Spotify, or if you're on the Patreon page, you can leave a comment below the video. What else? Come join the Marvel Plus Facebook group, Marvel Plus Podcast on Facebook. You can reach out, marvelpluspodcast@gmail.com. You can find me on social media @RealBrettScott. Follow me, see what I'm up to there. And also just to reach out if you're interested in being a guest on the show, what have you. Reach out. Any of those places is cool with me. What else? Eyes of Wakanda is coming out sooner than expected, like 3 weeks early. It's supposed to drop all 4 episodes on August 1st, so I can't wait to start talking about that series. But yeah, I'm still high on this movie right now, and the conversation we just had. I'm very very pumped up right now, even though it's 2 in the morning. So yeah, what else? Don't forget to rate and review the show wherever you can. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can do it. Leave a written review. I'll read it here on the show. As always, guys, thank you so much. My name is Brett Scott, and this has been Marvel Plus.